Released here in Europe in 1998, Wild Arms is an RPG game set in a world that mixes the Wild West with medieval themes to create a unique looking world from the typical RPG games up to this point. You play as 3 different characters: Rudy, Cecilia and Jack. You start by selecting who you wish to play as first, and then after completing their first mission you can switch to one of the others. Once all 3 have been completed, the story brings them all together and you have them as a team. Rudy is the main protagonist and has the ancient ability to use arms, which are basically guns. This is looked down upon by his village and he's kicked out, as they believe he will bring destruction upon them. Cecilia uses magic and Jack uses a sword. Beyond Cecilia being a princess and Jack being a treasure hunter, I didn't get far enough into the game for this review to really find out much more about them, however I absolutely want to. Visually, the game looks like most of the traditional RPGs like Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy, with a 2D over-the-top view for walking around towns, dungeons and the world map. Once in battle, however, the game switches over to 3D, and all the character models and enemy models are changed too. I quite like this, as even with early 3D models, it looks quite good, but since the entire game isn't like that, you don't have to see it every second of the game and eventually realise it's ugly as all hell, like with Final Fantasy VII. Battling is turn-based but has a few ideas of its own. When you use your main attack, you build up a small meter that increases the damage on every hit until it maxes out and won't go any higher. This really helps make some of the early battles go a little bit quicker before you have access to arms or specials and abilities and things like that. There is a similar time-based system to the Final Fantasy games, but in my opinion it's done much better here and never became an issue for me even this early into the game. I loved getting into battles. Since I only played around an hour and a half for this video, I can't speak much to the story other than I absolutely want to continue playing it to find out. Can't believe I have never played this game until now, as it is an absolute blast so far. Definitely one of the highlights of the PlayStation Classic, a great way to end the PlayStation Classic mini review series, and an absolute play it recommendation from me. Well, I'm bigcal. Thanks for watching all of my PlayStation Classic mini reviews, and check back tomorrow for my final video where I just have a look at the system overall and give my final thoughts.